Sure. Oh, we still need like a Udicci updates thing. Boy.
Yeah.
I suppose updates probably should just be like an orange dot, like updates. That's kind of really more our notifications. Maybe that's what our notifications should be called, is updates. Because it's sort of like what's going on. It keeps it. Okay, I can't post well offline, so I'm gonna have to turn on my Wi-Fi here on the phone.
Oh.
Very cumbersome to do. Oh wait, Tess shared my post, so that's important. And all right, so we're getting going, and I'm pretty certain that maybe nobody's watching right this second. What's that?
Probably the viewers.
There we go. All right, and
Probably no viewers.
all right. So just to let everybody know. So yeah. Here we go. www.Udicci.TV. Okay. So I sometimes wonder like why are we actually doing all of these things right now? Like we don't know what we're talking about. We don't know. So this is another week of Udicci update. Oh, actually, we actually do have that video that we're going to share. That's right. We're still getting ready for Udicci Presents Udicci, and as my wife would tell you, that I always just take on these big, huge things and then get all stressed out as we lead up to them because you don't even know what you're doing. That's kind of where I feel right now. Is like, what are we doing? Honestly, what are we doing? I mean, what are we doing as a company? What are we doing as a city? What are we doing as a country? What are we doing? We've been working for 5 years, and we still can't figure out what we're doing. How long does it actually take to figure out what you're doing? I don't get it. Social media. I mean, when you think about it, social media, we see countries changing. Overnight, in a week's time, in 2 weeks' time, we see entire countries changing. We see revolutionary ideas being inspired and happening, and then we sit here in some hole-in-the-wall studio in Rochester, New York, and got people like, what are we doing here? So now you're getting up. Now I've got to talk to myself. That's even
better.
That's even better. Like at least when Tim's there, I can pretend that I'm talking to him. But yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, so last night in Rochester, New York. If you're not from here, you kind of maybe aren't familiar with the fact, but we had 3 people shot and killed. I think there was a total of maybe 7 that were shot or what it was, but 3 people ended up dying. And some other statistics that came out this week. A shooting every 32 hours. Basically once a day, somebody's getting shot. And I mean, some statistics that I was reading earlier, what is going on here? I mean, let me read you some of these statistics. They're just...
Okay, I am back.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I got to welcome the guests too, because we're missing one in studio today that usually is taking this place. So.
That's right. He's pretending to still be on vacation, right?
Yeah, I think he's trying to pretend to be a Romeo.
I don't know. She seems pretty enamored with him, so he's probably doing a good job about that. And then I have this sneaking suspicion he's not even tuning in as we're talking about him.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's most definitely they're on their honeymoon.
Yeah, I got it. We gotta get Mike on too.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hey, notification from YouTube. We are streaming.
Oh, good.
All right, so
we have good audio.
let me. Is this the one? No, this isn't the poverty. Let me find the.
You want me to go to the video while you're looking at this? So you want to kind of do an intro of that?
No, I actually want to. So we got it right here. Let me read you some of these statistics. You are 3 times more likely to be murdered if you live in Rochester, New York.
3 times more likely?
You are 3 times to be more likely to be murdered if you live in Rochester, New York.
That's scary.
You're twice as likely to be a victim of rape, 3 times more likely to be robbed, more than twice as likely to be assaulted, and more than twice as likely to have your home broken into.
Wow. That's,
Almost twice as likely to be a victim of theft.
You know, I can add on to that one. I actually heard one this week that now I've heard 2 different numbers. They said that there has been a murder since the beginning of the year, every 32 hours in Rochester.
There's been a shooting.
Sorry,
Every
yes,
32
shooting,
hours,
yeah.
right. If you actually, now I know while I was talking you weren't really paying attention, and we actually already talked about that.
Oh, okay.
So you just let the whole world know that, like, you
I
don't
wasn't
actually
paying
listen
attention.
to me
Yep.
behind this thing. And
Well,
like,
hey, you know,
so I am
talking to
just actually
people-
talking to myself this whole time. So I appreciate you doing that. But I mean, seriously, I don't. I mean, our world is in a.
Scary place. We're overdue for a break.
You know, there's things too that just really get to me. We hear about these poverty initiatives. We hear about this wonderful photonics thing coming in town, and then we start hearing how there's squabbling amongst the leadership, and who, you know,
It's a fight
and
over a
again,
building.
where?
Building.
Right, it's a fight over.
And there's not enough buildings.
Yeah, there's not enough empty buildings.
Right. Yeah. Let's just continue to.
You know what?
fight.
I've got a grand idea. I've got a grand idea. Since the guys who are like squabbling over this all have significant amounts of money, why don't you put them in both buildings? Why don't you actually just rent out both buildings and put the photonic stuff in both buildings? And why don't you just make it happen? Stop the arguing. There, done. All it is, write the check. Write the check. Rochester has put a lot of money in your pockets over the years. If you can't, if you can't stop the arguing, write the check. And maybe it's time for more people to start writing the check. I've been on this whole Keynesian kick and trying to figure out how we think we're actually going to continue to build economies. But did you see that oil's like bottoming out? Oil, we're gonna hit like, I don't know, $40 a barrel, wherever.
I heard that we're going to be down under $2 a gallon, right?
Which everybody's like, wow, dude, that's great. No, that our entire economy just goes. And I'm not saying I understand how all of that works. I'm saying I understand how some of it works, and that's not necessarily a good thing. But this is Udicci, and we are supposed to be focused on the good things. And tonight we do have a great show. We have so who is the organization that's here tonight?
It is RSBA.
It's RSBA.
And it's going to be James Mook reads, and he's got some of the girls that are here.
And you're going to be sitting in this seat, because I have no idea what's going on anymore.
I'm pretty much with you, so I'm going to kind of let him run the show. So we'll see
All
how
right,
that goes.
so what we want to do here is we're going to run a video. If you're friends with us on Facebook, would you please just help us get this word out? You know, there are people in Rochester coming together. Let's just actually, let me say it this way. There's people all over Rochester saying stuff. Why don't we start getting something done? So now,
a lot of people talking.
A lot of people talking.
Action.
Like action. We can start getting things done. We have we've got the technology to help organize it. We've got this, Rochester. We've got it. We've got the governments. We've got the businesses. We've got the people. We've got the plans. We've got some solutions. We've got it, Rochester. We need your help getting it done. And there's people out there that are getting it done, right? And they're out there helping our youth, and we're going to meet one of those organizations here shortly. There's people out there getting it done, doing their own thing. Tim Benson, he's just getting recognized for tons of awards. We're going to talk to him later. Then on 360, we're going to hear from the ladies from the Puerto Rican Festival, really exploring our culture that we live together in here. But Rochester, this violence, it's got to stop. This like standing on your own soapbox saying behind your keyboard, it has to stop. Yeah, get out there and do something. Now, here's my real call. It's to the churches in the city. Get a hold of us. Get a hold of us right now. We'll tell you how we can all work together in the city. Come on, it's time for the churches to rise up. It's time for the churches to start doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, yeah, let's get that done. In the meantime, are you ready to roll that video? If you see this video this week on Facebook, please be sure to share it. Oh, we gotta kill this.
Some ironic, harmonic, invading comments. You wanted a paralytic, a mystic, an unfortunate piston. Balance of panic is fading to a number of planets who granted a breeze besides all the peril it landed. A woman standing has landed upon a valley, reminding the broken homes and breathing in the bitter Atlantic. We roam, illuminating and fading, the colors remaining and celebrating bandages of delicate hate. The center painting is an image of constellation stations. Patience has no place or taste of grace, and relating to races and the color of cases. Constant waste of space where the battered and the brave say we have got it backwards. Is not the answer. Has said it after reason screams out loud. The crowd reaction wants satisfaction. Your calm collection, deeper sense of doubt. If lust is past.
We've had a lot of good guys from the sports community come in. Chris and Jerice were on one time promoting stuff, but we're here today to talk about RSBA.
Yeah.
And what we want to kind of get from you is, what is the program? What is it meant to do for the girls? And tell us about what you're doing for them.
Well, the program originally started off as a basketball training program. We
Okay.
also had camps, but now we have evolved into travel basketball, where we travel all across the U.S.
Okay.
And now we're recently added academic tutoring and mentoring as well.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now, I think on one of the flyers I saw something about video game tutor or something. What was that all about?
So at our tutoring center, we understand kids don't just play basketball, don't just like school. We have to offer them things that they like to do as well.
Certainly.
Most of them like to play video games.
Right. Right.
Actually, I like to play video games as well. So anytime I get to play and use them as an excuse, it helps.
Sure.
But we'll play video games with them at times.
Great. Okay. So now, when you're actually working with these kids,
Yeah.
what is the experience like for you? As a trainer, as a mentor, as a coach?
First, as a father, I try to treat every child the same as I would my own child.
Okay.
So there's no favoritism, there's no, because you're a better basketball player, I treat you better. No, it's treat you as a human being, treat you equally and fair, and just, if I can help you, I try to help you as much as I can. If you're in the wrong, I hold you to those standards where you're doing wrong.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I approach it.
So now you've been doing this for a couple of years.
Yep.
What year are you on?
This is the end of year 2.
The end of year 2. Okay.
Yep.
And you've got a pretty good organization of guys over there that are helping you out and doing. I'm sure most of them are volunteers. So when they come in and help, what is the experience that they walk away with? I mean, is it a similar type of experience for them?
I think what they walk away with is seeing that we're a family. And actually we started off as a family. My partner, Damon Stewart, I've known him since college.
Sure.
My wife, she basically runs the business.
Okay.
Kelly Brock, she's our AAU coordinator, and her child is involved in the program. And Myra Henry is our community liaison. I mean, that's our family.
Nice. Okay.
We work together and we stay together for the program.
Fantastic. Now, you brought a couple of girls here with you today.
Yes.
And we kind of want to give them an opportunity to come on to the show and talk about what their experience is like through the camp, so who they are, what they're experiencing in it. So, Chuck, do you want to just kind of go to a quick break and then alter back and forth, or?
We have to do that. One of the says we have to kind of adjust in some of the account.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll be right back in just a minute.
Ready, ladies? So ladies, please introduce, give us your name, the school you go to, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, my name's Sierra Ortiz, and I go to Churchville Chi-Li High School, and I've been playing basketball since I was in 5th grade.
My name is Jordan James. I go to Brighton High School, and I've been playing basketball since I was in 3rd grade.
And if any, it better be something. Could you guys tell me what ways have being in the RSBA program benefited you guys?
Being in the RSBA program has benefited me because it's like really like a second family, because even when we're on the road for like tournaments and stuff, we do things like any family would do. Like in New York City, we went to Times Square, and that was a really fun thing because we were just all together having fun and stuff. And it wasn't just like segregated, like it was just like a family.
Well, same thing like Sierra said, like when we go to certain places, or even when we're still home, like we always try to find things to do with each other. We don't ever, like, we're not like Cookie, like we don't have each different group of friends, we all have each other. And it's nice to have that because not all teams are like that.
And one of my personal goals is to get more girls involved in basketball. Could you guys give me some advice on what things we can do as an organization, meaning all of us, to get more girls involved?
I just think that you just have to like promote it more, advertise it, stuff like that, and then you should get some girls, because I know that there's a lot of girls that don't really know what AAU basketball is, and they actually have talent as if they could play on a good team, but they just don't know what it is.
I think we could do like different camps and stuff, and then make it more player interactional, like so we coach them, like make it more fun so that like they want to come back. It's not just all like hardcore training.
All right, so whether you know or not, we're actually putting in a plan together where you guys will lead that whole way of finding more girls to go into the program. So thank you for your advice, and get ready to work, all right?
All right.
Next up.
All right.
Good job, ladies. Camera two?
Yeah, either of these two.
Yep, camera two. Camera one.
So, yeah, what I'll do is I'll just switch, yeah, you can talk to that one, you type, you're talking to this one, you talk to that one, and I just kind of switch over.
Okay, ladies, please provide your name, the school you go to, and tell a little bit about yourself and how the RSBA program has helped you.
My name is Ajayla Williams, and I'm 14 years old. I've been playing basketball since I was 6. And out of school, I like to work on my basketball skills, basically. And being in the RSBA program has helped me to learn teamwork and to get along with my teammates.
Hi, I'm Shelby Stephenson. I go to Gates Chi-Li High School, and I've been playing basketball since I was in 6th grade, and I just love playing this league.
Now, you guys have the pleasure of being coached by Coach Terry Nowden. He's a great coach, very energetic, very funny. Could you please talk about how he approached the game and what ways he helped and support you? Also, Coach Wilson, too.
Being with our 2 coaches, it was fun because even when they were mad at us, they never gave up on us, and they always coached us to the best of their ability. And no matter how bad we were playing or how good we were playing, they never forgot to they never forgot to tell us to put in 100% effort, no matter how bad or good the team we were playing against.
I liked how they taught us. They taught us so we could understand easily, and they made it fun, and they put it in games and stuff. So even when we got frustrated, they would like make a joke that make us laugh and keep going, or we would scrimmage and try to practice the skills that he had taught us so we could do it in a game time situation.
All right, and last question, could you guys speak on the importance of education?
Education is important when it comes to sports because if you don't have the good grades, you basically can't play. And some people may have the skill, but they may not have the grades to play, which hinders them not to be able to play. And it's sad when you don't have the good grades, but you have wonderful skill and you can't play.
Because most colleges are looking for both academic and, scholarships, not just you can play basketball and you're not going to be smart. You need both academics and sports to get scholarships.
Thank you, ladies. Great job.
Let's talk about Ohio.
Shelby.
I was gonna, what year are you now? You started when you were in sixth grade? What grade are you in? Here in tenth. Okay, my daughter is Tori Lalechi. Oh, yay!
These the last two?
No, Jay's going home.
Yeah? Okay, Jay. All right, ladies, please provide your name, the school you go to, and talk a little bit about your experience playing with the RSBA League program. Speak up to just a little bit.
My name's Sophia Jordan. I am in 10th grade and I go to Athena High School, and this is my first year playing with the RSBA, and it has really been life-changing for me, as in the way that I have become a better player and I am more confident on the court, and I have made great friends this season.
My name is Beth Corey, and I go to Greece Athena High School. And this year I actually chose to play with the RSBA because my teammates from the year before all were going to the RSBA.
And for me, looking past, just the basketball aspect and more into character, I think a complete player has character and they care about each other. Can you guys speak on the importance, in your own opinion, of character and being a good person?
I guess being a good person is just taking charge when you need to, yet knowing that you don't have to be the boss of everyone, and not being afraid to ask for help, as to if you are having problems, that there are people willing to help you.
Beth?
Also taking responsibility for your actions and words, while also being honest.
And do you guys plan to go to college one day?
Yeah.
All right, what colleges you plan to attend and what you plan to study?
I don't know what college yet I really plan to attend, but I do want to go into sports medicine.
Okay.
And I guess just learning about that was really interesting, and I want to get more in depth with that going into the career.
I'm not sure what college I want to go to, but I want to study something in science.
Now, last question, please name one thing that you can work on, either with someone else or by yourself, that can help you become a better player or just a better person overall. One thing. That's
Patience.
patience. I need
Yeah.
that too. Okay.
Confidence.
Confidence. All right, thank you, ladies.
Yeah, she doesn't want to go alone.
Hi again.
Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Okay. All right, ladies, please provide your name, your school you go to, and talk a little bit about yourself and your experience with RSBA League.
Hi, I'm Trevor Breedlove. I'm going into 10th grade and I go to Our Lady of Mercy High School. Playing basketball for RSBA, it's not just about playing. It's about other things, about becoming a better person in all aspects of life. And in previous experiences, all other coaches look at is your talent. And yes, there is favoritism, and some people are worse than others. But when you play for RSBA, it's like everybody's equal. Everyone has the same opportunities. Everyone plays the same amount. I mean, it's just an overall positive experience, and it was a great year. And I'm very happy that I played for them.
My name is Jalen Nowden. I go to Harley. My experience with RSBA is like family.
All right, I got a tough question for you, Jalen. Being that your dad is the coach,
Yeah.
and if you're watching his dad, make sure you watch a reaction. Is it hard playing for him?
Yes.
Yeah? Why?
Because out of everybody, he kind of expects the most out of me because he's been working with me the longest. And so when I mess up, I'm like most of the person he's at. I mess up. hard in my head. But he told me that he's just doing that to make me a stronger player person.
And college, do you guys hope to go to college? And if so, what you plan to study?
Yes, I plan to go to college. I'm so ready to get out of Rochester. But I want to study law, and I want to become a lawyer. And I think that's been my passion for a long time. I'm great at public speaking. I'm great at communicating with people. And going into law, I think that's my best option.
Yes, I will be attending college. I'm not really sure what I want to study inside of sports medicine and maybe like psychology.
All right, in recent events, there's been a lot of, negative things within the community. What are some things you guys would personally like to do within the community just to give us a positive, outlook and let the youth know things are good. There are good programs. There are good people. What are some things you guys would like to do?
Well, the school that I go to, Mercy, we have a lot of volunteering opportunities through clubs and things like that. We have something called Ministry Day, and what we do is we go to places like Food Link, daycares, and we help watch the kids, and we help package food, and we help just make the overall process of charity easier. And in my experiences, like working in daycares, the kids love it. The kids love it. They love to see people there. They love to play with the people that come. And it's an overall great experience for both the kids and for the people who go.
In Rochester, there's a lot of violence, and in the youth, there's a lot of kids that don't care. And I think they just need better guidance and positive people around them to guide them through life, to make Rochester a better community.
I think the change starts with our youth. Kids will listen to adults, but they learn by experience. So if you guys are doing something positive, they'll be more apt to be involved as well. So I think you guys will lead that charge. We'll provide you with some of that knowledge, but it's up to you guys to share and lead. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
A lead program in combination with my wife. I love you. Janelle Reeves and my partner Demond Stewart. But these next two ladies, they have helped us so much. And me being a man, I miss a lot of things, and they're on me and make sure we do things right. So could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Kelly Brock, and I guess my official title is AAU Coordinator.
Okay, and I'm Myra Henry, and my official title is Community Liaison, but I think that's growing a bit.
Yeah. And could you guys talk about some of the things we have in store from our community service to our banquets and so forth?
Well, our first project how it all started, how we ended up getting jobs is we wanted to do something for the kids at the end of the year. So instead of having the usual stuffy banquet where everyone comes dressed up and sit down and eat and they get an award, we try to have like a cookout kind of banquet. And that kind of started rolling into other projects and other things. So we had the food drive that the kids mentioned, and we're trying to do that monthly because they all had such a great time and they really service the community. What's next?
The community outreach is really big, and we hope to get more of the players involved to participate the next go round. And it was really heartfelt and, as a parent, just warming to see my daughter interact with her friends and serving and helping the community. The boys and girls that were there were eager to package up food and to take food to the cars and really to help the folks, and the people were very appreciative. We got lots of hugs and God bless yous that day, and I think that helps to enrich the program in terms of what Coach Reeves and Coach Stewart are trying to impart into our children.
And for myself, I couldn't stop telling you thank you because it meant so much. You know, it's one thing to be able to give money or something, but you can help someone eat better, and for the kids to be able to feel like they made a difference in someone's life.
Absolutely.
That was special.
Absolutely.
So,
I think they were able to see. I mean, a lot of our kids all come from not privileged, but you know they don't see the other side, and they've seen it. We tell them all the time, you guys don't know how privileged you are, but they've seen it and they appreciated it, and they felt like they really helped.
It was a life lesson for them,
Right.
that I think will go into their studies, into school, and on to hopefully something that they'll take on with them to college as well, and just treating people the way they want to be treated on and off the court.
I think the best thing that everyone said after was, when are we going to do this again?
Yes, indeed.
and that let us know where we're doing something special and right, and they enjoy being a part of it.
Indeed.
So we look forward to doing it, and our next food drive is,
September 4th
yeah,
at Affinity Orchard Park in Greece,
yeah, and we look forward to doing that. I know Labor Day, right?
the Friday before.
Friday before, right? Banquet, August 28th, for just to celebrate together with the achievement of all the things they've been able to do within the organization, from community service, from playing the whole season, from practicing, from listening to coaches yell and scream, and you know, hope they do their best, and they've done a great job overall. So I thank you, ladies, fellas, everyone in the organization.
The main thing we can talk about the tutoring center.
Yes.
That's the next big opening, September 2nd.
We have an open house.
The open house, yes, it will be the Saturday the 29th and Sunday the 30th, 12 to 4.
Yep.
Just come and walk through. It's at 550 Ladder Road.
Latona Road.
Latona Road.
Yep. Building D, Suite 412. And within that tutoring center, we have laptops. We have enough for everyone that comes. We have video games. Like I said, my favorite.
And we have instructors also for specific subjects,
Yep.
math,
we have English, social studies, and science.
Yes.
So we have our tutors. We'll provide mentors. Myself, I'm a school counselor, so I'll provide some mentoring. And all of our adults in the program, they have a wealth of knowledge. So we have mentors. You know, we have some great kids in the program. We just look forward to helping them succeed, not only in basketball, but in life itself.
And then basketball training also incorporated.
And we have basketball training starting September 2nd, Wednesdays and Fridays from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And that's at UPrep Charter School, 1290 Lake Avenue, zip code 14613.
I think,
I understand, is it you that has a child?
we both do,
You both
yes.
do? Okay, so as a mother of a child in the program, what do you see coming out of it?
Well, I can share one really quick story. When one of the games, a lot of the AAU games, we're in very small towns in and around Rochester and rural areas. And Coach Nowden, we have hours between games. And we took the kids out to get lunch. When they came back, they were so sluggish, they were running almost backwards. And Coach Nowden, bless his heart, did not take it out on the girls. He could tell that something was wrong with them. He turned around and he looked in the stands and looked at the parents and said, "What did you guys feed them? Was it fast food?" And all the parents said, "Chinese food." He says, "Oh my God, that's worse." And bless his heart, he went home and he sent the parents a very stern email about the importance of nutrition. And so that's the kind of family atmosphere that we receive. Not only do our children receive, our girls, but also as parents, we receive the guidance that we need to make sure that we're putting the best in our girls so that they can be top performing athletes on the game. So, and I, really appreciate that. It was in love, and it's like, okay, we have to get some fruits and vegetables here between games, and no fast food or anything high in MSG. So that's at least what I'm seeing out of it. What about you?
I know it's been a theme of everyone that everyone has said is family, but to go off of that is like all of our girls, how they've all said they've been playing for a long time. So they've played different teams. Some have played together, some have all just met each other this year. But when you see them together, when they play together, when they interact with each other, you wouldn't know that. They are comfortable with each other, that it's more than this year. And they look forward to every activity that they do have. And to branch off of what she said with the Chinese food, one time they were going out of town, so we made snack bags, and they look forward to that type of stuff. It had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and fruit and like popcorn, and we wrote on the bags, we put little notes on the bags and stuff, and that's this type of stuff that motivates them and keeps them going.
My daughter is new to the group. This is her first year playing with RSBA, so all of those girls were brand new to her. And when we traveled to Cleveland, it was about 10 or 11 o'clock after our games. We'd gone to the NBA game. We're back in our hotel room getting ready for the next day. About 11 o'clock, we hear a knock on the door. And it was the 9 other girls on the team at our hotel room door, like, Chelsea, are you coming? And I'm looking like, okay, where? This late at night. And they hung out in the hotel lobby till like midnight or so. And I thought, wow, what a wonderful gift that these girls would bond together, because they already had a friendship, and would include my daughter, who ideally was the outlier or the newcomer to the group. And they embraced her and made her feel like one of the crew. And that's important to me as well.
And I think through basketball, we've been able to show these kids so much. Basketball is the cure. That's what they want to do. But they've learned to be together, work together, and they've learned how to just, embrace their community, and also just grow and know there's more to life than just basketball.
Absolutely.
For me, retiring, it was so hard, but I didn't know what to do. But now I know we're doing the right thing for the right people.
Right.
The right people, if you care, we'll care more. I mean, we'll work together, and the parents are so much of a key element to this whole thing. Without that parent support, it doesn't work.
And the wonderful coach.
And
They have
coaches
a great,
too.
they have a
And
great
all the
coach.
other people who are willing to help us out, WCI Properties, the YMCA, everyone. They've just been so helpful in our whole process.
So we're looking forward to a bigger, better season next year, and
Yes.
more girls teams.
Shout out your website again?
Oh, our website is www.rsbaelite.com. And again, our location is 550 Latona Road, Building D, Suite 412. Our program starts September 2nd. Just come by, see what we're all about. We're a family atmosphere. We care about our kids, and we want to see them be successful.
Cool.